Hello out there in Facebook land. This is Dion Mitchell, founder of OTCU Financial, coming at y'all live this morning. I think it's the 12th of April 2018 at about 6:30 a.m. in the morning here in Nashville, Tennessee. So today I wanted to talk about opinions and distractions. I had a training last night where one of the mentors of the My Econ business was talking about opinions and the value people put on other people's opinions. I found this very interesting because for the longest time, I put value in other people's opinions. Like, their opinion meant more to me than my own opinion. That has since changed, and now I take people's opinion for what it is, just an opinion. Because everybody has one. People are willing to give you their opinion for free, so their opinion in the scope of what it means in your life is utterly, almost valueless. And why do I say that? Because, some people know the adage, opinions are like, and everyone has one, right? So if somebody has or whatever it is you're trying to pursue, you almost need to take their opinion with a grain of salt. The reason why most people have opinions about something that you're doing is because they themselves don't feel fulfilled, so they have to project their opinion upon you to get you to doubt yourself. And once you start doubting yourself, you start asking yourself a series of questions, and before long you're quitting or stopping or trying to change something that you're doing that could be potentially benefiting you because of somebody's opinion. And opinions are valueless, especially if the person is not where you want to be. Let's say for me, I'm reaching for this qualified investor status. So I don't listen to if the person is not a qualified investor. Why would I? I mean, qualified investor means you have a certain level of income. You have a certain monetary value in your investment portfolio. And that gets you to this qualified status of investor to be able to invest in IPOs and other small business ventures. So if you're not a qualified investor and you're trying to tell me something about investing, I'm not really, unless you're where I'm at or a little ahead of me, then I'm not really going to, your opinion is not that valuable to me. Because if you're not a qualified investor, your opinion actually has little value to what I'm doing. But what most people don't realize is that opinion that people tell you is usually there to make you doubt yourself. And all I'm going to say is opinions are of little value because everybody has one. Everyone has an opinion on any given subject, and they're willing to share it to you for free at any time. So now we're going to talk about distractions. Now, I've recently come to a place where, I'm finding that there is a lot of distractions in the space in which I'm trying to go. So not only just people distracting me, but even things that I used to do. Like, I'll give you an example. Me and my wife are about to go on a cruise. The cruise is going to be nice. I have no doubt about that. We're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy ourselves. But now that I'm full on trying to become this qualified investor, it's like I'm ready for this trip to be over so bad so I can get back to doing the business of becoming a qualified investor. It's almost like a distraction now. Even though I know I'm going to enjoy the cruise, even though I know I'm going to have fun, where I'm trying to go, like the cruise is like smack dab in the middle of the progress of getting to the place I'm trying to get to. So it's almost like a distraction. Like, it's like, okay, I got to take, I think it's 7 days off and be in the middle of the water somewhere and without access to training and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, okay, that's kind of like right in the middle of what I'm trying to do. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just a distraction. We had bought tickets months ago for a comedy show that's coming up, in a couple weeks. Another distraction, right? It's like, okay, I got stuff to do, and like, I get we bought these tickets back before we started implementing this strategy to go qualified investor, but like, now it's like, okay, we bought the tickets like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it was like January for this comedy show in April. Now it's like, it's like I want to go, but at the same time, it's kind of like, man, I got so much other stuff to do that now this comedy show is a distraction. So all I'm saying is that there are times when stuff, even your own stuff, it's not necessarily other people, even though other people will distract you as well, that you feel like it's a distraction, like self-imposed distractions. Cruise, comedy show. And it feels like, okay, I need to get this thing out of to me. I'm not sure how it feels to my wife, but to me, it feels like I need to get this thing out of the way so that I can get on with the business of becoming a qualified investor. Right? Is that bad? I don't think so. It's just that it's kind of not in the scheme of where I'm trying to go. Like, it's not in pursuit of the goal in which I'm trying to reach. So it becomes a little bit of a distraction to me. Not sure how it is for my wife. I think, though, with some of the conversations we've had over the last few days, that it's a distraction to her as well, because we're trying to reach this goal, and then stuff we've planned, months ago, is now starting to come up to where we, spent money, bought tickets, and all of this stuff. Now it's like, we need to get this over with, because this is like in the way of the process of us trying to reach this goal. I'll be glad when it's over. So that's kind of where we're at. And distractions come in many different forms. They come from people, things, places, family, friends. Everybody's trying to distract you from your goal. And why? Because if you reach your goal, then that means they can reach theirs. It's just that they're not putting enough effort, time, or resources to reach their goal. That's it. It's not nothing mind-blowing. It's not nothing, otherworldly or anything like that. It's just setting aside time and putting a little effort to whatever goal you're trying to reach to achieve that goal. And at times that requires some concentrated focus. Sometimes you can kind of pull back, be a little bit general, have a little bit of fun, because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy and makes Jane really cranky. So have fun. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm saying that there are times when in the course of having fun, it becomes a distraction, especially when you're focused on whatever goal it is you're trying to reach. So I just wanted to share that this morning. The training last night was a little bit powerful to me because a lot of people put stock in other people's opinions of them. I don't know why, but that is the case. And the distractions of everything in your life that will derail your goals because of things you may have done in the past that are now coming to fruition, that now that you're focused, it seems like a distraction. That's my talk for this morning, people. If you want to know more about what I do and how we're helping 30 families for the next 30 days start their path to financial freedom, please join me and go to my website, www.30for30.com, which I'll put in the comments so you'll know exactly where to go. But yeah, we're trying to help some people start their journey to financial freedom. For those that are on the way, this might help speed you up a little bit. And for others, this is a way to start building a nest egg for your retirement. That's where we're at today, people. All right, this is Dion Mitchell with OTCU Financial Solutions signing off. Peace.